Welcome to the Hong Kong Polytechnic University. This video is an introduction to the general university requirements and academic advising. You probably have a lot of items on your wish list for your university life, such as making friends, joining extracurricular activities, doing part-time jobs, and most importantly, completing your degree on time. In this video, the Office of General University Requirements, OGUR, will be giving you some information on basic graduation requirements and tips on the subject registration process to prepare you for the next 2 years of study. Let's first take a look at the basic degree curriculum you are going to study in PolyU. What you are looking at are the components of a major study: discipline-specific subjects, a capstone project, work-integrated education, or WIE in short. Some of you will also need to take some underpinning subjects in order to catch up with some fundamental knowledge of your major. The detail of major study varies from program to program, and you may get this information from your home department. Apart from your major study, you will need to complete the General University Requirements, in short, GUR. There are 6 components in GUR. For senior year intake students, normally you are required to fulfill 2 of them. Some may be required to fulfill 3. The first one is the Cluster Area Requirements, CAR, or commonly known as CAR. There are 4 areas. CAR A covers topics on human nature, relations, and development. CAR B offers subjects related to community, organization, and globalization. CAR C subjects are about history, culture, and worldviews. CAR D focuses on topics related to science, technology, and environment. Just keep in mind, being a senior year intake student, you are only required to take 2 CAR subjects from different areas. Also keep in mind that your chosen CAR subjects have to fulfill the 3 additional requirements. The additional requirements are China Study Requirement, CSR, Chinese Reading and Writing Requirements, CRCW, English Reading and Writing Requirements, EREW. Additional requirements are embedded in some of the CAR subjects. They are the ones marked with the ticks on the CAR subject list. Students who have fulfilled the embedded requirements in the previous study can apply to the home department for a waiver. And if you are a non-Chinese speaking student or your Chinese standard is at junior secondary level or below, you will be exempted from the Chinese reading and writing requirements by default. The second GUR requirement you need to fulfill is a service learning subject. You can do this by completing 1 service learning subject. You may ask, how should I choose a service learning subject? Let us go through some of the key points to keep in mind before registering for a service learning subject. Duration. Some service learning subjects can be completed in 1 semester, and others run over 2 to 3 semesters. If you choose to take a subject over 2 to 3 semesters, you should also make some forward planning for the next semester. Commitment. One of the components of service learning is service activities, which may take place irregularly in weekdays, nighttime, or weekends. You should plan your schedule to minimize clashes between service activities and other commitments. Your performance in the service learning subject will make an impact to the community. You should ensure that you will be able to make a full commitment to the subject and the related service activities before registration. Location and costs. Some service learning subjects offer offshore learning opportunities to students. These learning opportunities are not leisure trips, but service trips to serve people. For these offshore service activities, you may also need to share partial costs for the trip. There is a wide range of service learning subjects to be offered in each semester. Registration for some service learning subjects involve a selection process that you will need to indicate your subject preference on eStudent by following instructions as explained in email from the Academic Secretariat. To avoid any delay in subject registration, you should check My PolyU email regularly for information on subject registration. For more details about the subjects on offer, please check out the Service Learning at PolyU website. Certain programs will have some discipline-specific requirements subjects that can also fulfill CAR or Service Learning of GUR. In this case, you may not have to take CAR subject from a particular cluster area or the Service Learning subject that has already been fulfilled by the discipline-specific requirements subject. However, you might need to take extra subject to meet the credit requirements. Please refer to your own program document for details. The last component of GUR is the Language Communication Requirements LCR. It only applies to students who have not met the equivalent standard of undergraduate degree LCR. The program host department will decide what degree LCR subjects you have to take on top of the normal curriculum requirement. Besides GUR and your major study, you may also need to take some free electives under your major study. To get more detailed information about the graduation requirements of your own program, you should refer to the following documents. The Definitive Program Document, DPD. The DPD provides the specific graduation requirements stated by your home department, such as WIE. It also provides the normal study pattern showing when you should take what subjects. You can get a copy of DPD from your home department and should read it as early as possible. As for tracking of your actual study progress, you may refer to the reference checklists at eStudent. Another important and helpful document is the Student Handbook. In the handbook, you will find information about regulations and procedures related to most of your academic decisions, such as credit transfer, subject registration, and assessment. To download the Student Handbook, go to the website of Academic Secretariat, AS. The AS website is a very informative website. You should bookmark it. You will also find from this website various application forms, such as for credit transfer and the academic calendar, which shows the important dates, such as add, drop period, and examination periods. As mentioned before, you will need to complete various components of your curriculum. Making plans for your study and career is important so that you can graduate on time. This is especially true for a senior year intake student like you, who usually have 2 years to complete the degree. In PolyU, students are offered academic advising services by both the Home Department and the Office of General University Requirements, OGUR. In this dual academic advising system, you can seek advice and information to make well-informed decisions related to your academic studies and university life. People offering academic advising services are academic advisors from your home department. You can discuss with him or her about the study plan of your major, ask for career advice or suggestions if you encounter problems in your major study. To find out the name of your academic advisor, simply go to the eStudent. The name and contact information can be found under My Advisor. Also from your department, the undergraduate secretary can provide information about the procedures and policies related to your major study. You can also submit different applications, such as credit transfer through the undergraduate secretary. You can find the contact of your undergraduate secretary on the website or in the general office of your home department. Academic counselors from the Office of General University Requirements, OGUR, offer academic advising related to your general study plan, subject choices, your goals of university life, and for the success of your study, particularly in fulfilling the General University Requirements, GUR. So here are some tips for you. If you have an advanced qualification relevant to the program enrolled, you have probably completed some subjects which could be considered for credit transfer. Please check with your home department as soon as possible for the application for credit transfer. The sooner you know the finalized subject's requirement, the better you can plot your university plans. Plan your workload with care. Remember, life at university can be a juggling act between study, work, social activities, and more. If you know what commitment is required for full-time study, you need to plan how to fit everything into your schedule. Make checking your university emails as part of your routines like Facebook or WhatsApp if you don't want to miss anything important. PolyU is a resourceful place to support your learning and fulfilling different goals in your university life. Now, let's take a virtual campus tour to learn about the common stops and service units at PolyU. First, if you want to improve your English skills, visit Center for Independent Language Learning at Core A or Core Z. As mentioned previously, you can download various forms from Academic Secretariat's website. You can also visit their service center on the first floor of Core M. It is a place for timetable, examination matters, and when you finally finish your degree, you can pick up your official transcript there. The library is a very resourceful place to support your study and a preferred study place of many PolyU students. There are ample books and reference materials to help you prepare your assignments and revise for quizzes and final examinations. If mathematics is bugging you, just get help in our Mathematics Learning Support Center. On the third floor of the building, check out the wide range of service available to you offered by Center STARS. From personal development, student resource and residential life, to counseling and wellness. At TU Core, you can find academic advising service offered by the Office of General University Requirements, OGUR. The Office of Service Learning, OSL, and Office of Careers and Placement Services, CAPS, CAPS, are located in the same building as well. There are more resources on campus. Take some time to explore around the campus. The academic advising from OGUR provides more than being a direction sign. Let's see what your peers said about academic advising at OGUR. For more advice, make an appointment with your academic counselor by phone or online booking system. In this video, you have learned about the basic information on GUR and academic advising that should give you a good start of your journey at PolyU. Remember to take a few minutes to complete the multiple choice questions on Blackboard. Some answers can only be found in the documents we mentioned in the video. At last, we wish you a flying start at PolyU.